to his left. He's going to try another deep one here. Big game downfield. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Pass play now. That's completed right side. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line.
That's good for a Browns first down.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. On the option, it's Algier. He finds space for a few yards that time. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
19.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
For 82, incomplete. He was defended by Jalen Petrie.
Browns headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're up 2 touchdowns and could make it a 3-score game here.
Let's go.
1st down, play action. Throw it deep to the left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30.
A gain of 15. First down, Cleveland.
Buffalo 18.
Throwing off the play fake. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. They're working quickly here.
Warriors 70. Steady.
Takes the 2nd down snap. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season.
Ready.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready. Head to 60. Head to 60.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's loaded another one up. Brought in inside the 20. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's...
He will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 20-zip lead. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Browns ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And this is close to their end zone. They have got to be careful, but there is still enough time. They could mount something of a drive here.
Here we go, set.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. They'll try a deep shot down the left side. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up second down.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He's looking deep once again. Finds him over the middle. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns both racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Good.
Browns are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over.
Ready? Head up.
Throwing from the gun here. On target here to Njoku. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to that 32-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Escapes up, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Offense working quickly.
Loss of 4 yards. It's second down.
Second down pass play coming. Buys time, rolling right. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love...
Browns headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Working quickly here.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Brown.
Trap 60, traps, go.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. That stop coming from Henry To'o.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Browns ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Shoots away from one. Keeping himself going. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. To throw here on 1st down. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. All right, that's now his 2nd interception thrown in this game. Obviously not a stat you want, but he does. The Browns are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. Fits it through the middle. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
It's 2nd down.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Back to throw now. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
18,
From the red zone now. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
70 range, 70 range. Let's go.
He's going to throw this one. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jerry So the Browns will take this win home with them. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close.
The Browns game is over, but his work isn't done yet. After a full season of playing together as a group, it's time to take stock of what this team has become since week 1.
Black beans taking all that. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do he got a song with that punk? I mean, do he hit the club in this song? Come on. Do he rock a weave 30 inches long? Do he got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour.
Ask anybody in the building. They say they're Super Bowl bound. A playoff win will do that for you. Coach has to keep everyone focused. They'll need 2 more wins first.
brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has... Now, faking the give, headed left, buying time. That's caught! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 37. That's good for a Browns first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
At some point, you just have to know when the party's over. You just have to cut your losses. I think in this case, he's just trying to do a little bit too much, make something out of nothing, and he ends up being taken back for a pretty big loss.
Let's go now. 70.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll take it on in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be...
Browns offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
Jerry Jeudy, It's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rush to his left. Downfield for Njoku. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. They'll look to throw again. On the run to the right. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. They'll look to pick up the pace.
A 5-yard loss sets up 3rd down and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the bag out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Browns offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Out to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone inside the 20. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Intended for David.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Back to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Browns.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, like the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pushed out to his left. Downfield for Njoku. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. We'll try and go up tempo here as they hustle to the line.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. close to a touchdown. They mark them just shy of the goal line.
That's another Browns first
Hill
down.
looks to throw. Escaping to his left. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We've got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Browns offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep, and this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Going to look downfield once again. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Flush to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Browns offense headed back to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. Forced out left. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Going deep downfield for Judy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. He's going to try it here again. He's got it! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
9 yards. And the Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go!
On 1st down, they'll go with an option right. And he pitches it. And it'll be brought down at the... Your guess is as good as mine. Why don't we just say he gained about 3 yards?
The pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's a run with their tight end.
The tight end of the ball carrier. Brought down at the 18-yard line. A 2-yard gain.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. To the tight end, Ryman. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Forced out wide. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be 3rd down. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That is caught! And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
The Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Do you believe it? It's intercepted. Pickoff by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And the Raiders will take over here just shy of the 30. The Browns offense ready to get back to work. And with the defense out of timeouts, they cannot stop the clock. Just a couple of kneel downs should do it.
Okay, break. Ready? Bronco 80.
They'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
It's a gain of 33. That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Moving to his right. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
to win for the Browns. They are moving on. As the #1 seed, the victory means they lock down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.
The time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink.